welcome. Today we're going to make some nice homemade lasagna. So this is what we're going to need. Some nice lean ground beef, some mozzarella cheese, pepper, onion, and now for the sauce you can use, I have peppers, I have tomatoes, so I'm gonna use fresh tomatoes. But if you don't have, you can use tomato and basil, or I can even use my homemade sauce that I made. I have a video up there just to show you, you know, when you have everything ready, it's ready for you and go. But since I have all these tomatoes, I'm just gonna put them in my blender and that's it. But let me see what else. Okay. Oh yeah, garlic. I don't have any fresh. I have this garlic here, which I have with olive oil. And some oregano. And these lasagna noodles, oven ready. Roasted garlic and pepper. And the keg we're gonna use today. So I'm gonna use for this amount of ground beef, I'm gonna use 2 tablespoons of the keg and 2 tablespoons of roasted garlic and 1 of oregano. So right now I'm going to saute my meat. Okay, so let's bring our keg. Two tablespoons. 1, 2. Next, roasted garlic and pepper. 2. 1, 2. Oregano. Well, maybe you don't like oregano. You don't have to add it, but we like it. And we're gonna saute the meat. Mix everything together. Okay, while this is sauteing, break down all the lumps here. Make sure no lumps. Okay, so while that's getting sauteed, I'm gonna chop up my onion and my pepper. Okay, my onion and my pepper is all chopped up. You see how nice my meat is? And I'm gonna put the onions and the peppers inside and saute them also. Now I'm gonna saute here until I start smelling the onions and the peppers and the meat together, and so you get a nice aroma. While that's happening here, I'm gonna use my mixer for my tomatoes. I'm gonna crush them. Okay, so well, I almost finished chopping up and they're in the blender, and I'm gonna give it a go now. Squash them all up. Okay, you see how nice our meat is? No lumps. So since I never added no olive oil or anything, I'm going to add about 2 tablespoons because everything now is absorbed, all the juice from the ground beef. So I just wanted to mix it and give it a nice aroma it's gonna give. And now, because it's almost finished, we're gonna get, now if you have fresh garlic, chop up. Chop, 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 how much you want. Oh, I don't have too much left. Let's see what I can do. Oh, that's good. We love our garlic. Oh, what the hell, just put it all in. There's not much left. And now we're gonna saute everything until you smell the garlic. Give it a nice mix. After about 3 minutes, I can smell everything. I can smell the garlic. Everything is sauteed nicely, no lumps. I don't have, well, I had fresh. I was at the farm because I'm preparing myself for the winter. So I have, like I told you, I freeze my spices here. Basil and my parsley. So as much as basil as you want and as much as parsley as you like. And what I'm gonna do right now is my tomatoes. Look at that. I'm gonna pour it all in here. Oops. Lots of tomatoes. It's stuck. There we go. Wow. That was a lot of tomatoes there. Nice. And I'm just going to rinse it out with about a cup of water here. A little bit. And put it in. Not a cup, maybe a half a cup. And we're going to leave it. Let it come to a boil for about 15 to 20 minutes. So as much as you like, you put. We like lots of parsley and basil there. Now if you already had your sauce already made or you want to use canned, you don't have to wait 10-15 minutes. You just mix it and that's it. But because this is, I had so many tomatoes left, I don't want them to go to waste. So I'm gonna let my sauce boil here for about 10 to 15 minutes on medium. And I'm gonna get my pans and everything ready. Okay, I'm gonna set my oven at 400. Okay, and now I'm gonna stop my sauce. Because it's been 15 minutes. You see how nice it is? It's watery because we need to have it. That's why I put so many tomatoes, right? And then I put a cup of water just to rinse out everything. So now taste it. I've already tasted mine. Mine is perfect. Doesn't need nothing. So now you can taste it. If you need to add something, you know, to your taste, right? If you like more spices, more salt, don't put too much salt because we're gonna put the mozzarella, right? So always remember that. Now if you like spinach, you can put spinach. So we just like, or ricotta cheese, we just like it plain. So when I make, I always make two because I can freeze one, or even maybe I have to go to the kids or something, you know, just grab one. But right now I'm gonna make two and I'm gonna freeze one. And so these are the ready lasagna noodles. So they're like this. So what I do is I'm gonna put this close and I'm gonna start, get more juice and put 2 spoons at the bottom. And now I'm gonna set my noodles. And I let them, hold on, I go like this, put them more close, let them lap over each other a little bit, because you want a nice base at the bottom. And now I'm gonna put the meat. All over there. And we're gonna get the cheese. And we got our cheese. Now you can add as much cheese as you like. Nice mozzarella. And we're gonna continue doing. So you can do 3 layers, 4 layers, again, your choice. And just continue putting your noodles and your sauce and your cheese. Okay, it's ready. My oven's ready. I'm all ready too. I had a little bit of mixed cheese. I didn't have enough here for the both of them, so I just shred it and put it on. So now I've already done one with foil, aluminum, and I'm gonna put foil in this one and put them in the oven. Actually, this one I'm only gonna cook it halfway because I'm gonna freeze it. So if your meat is not frozen, you can freeze it, but if you're taking it out of the freezer and freeze it again, I wouldn't suggest that. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some foil and put it in, and you know, you see how, that's why I said it has to have a lot of juice from the tomatoes because the noodles have to cook inside. So we're gonna put it in now. We'll start with a half an hour. I always start with a half an hour, and then we're gonna see if the noodles are ready. The meat is already ready. You know, the sauce is good. It was almost cooked halfway through. So we'll start with a half an hour and see how it goes. So I checked the 35 minutes. It's still not ready, so I'm gonna leave it for another 15 minutes. 15 to 20 minutes, I'll put it back in. After about 43 minutes, 45, let's check it out. Ooh, nice and hot. There it is. Here's your lasagna. So it took about 45 minutes. Well, you have to check, you know, make sure your pasta is nice and soft, you see? The pasta's nice and soft. Everything is absorbed, all the juice. So I just took it out. I'm gonna leave it covered and let it sit for about 5-10 minutes because it's really hot. So it'll still be steaming in there. So, and it's ready, and we'll serve. So there it is. Make a nice salad. And enjoy. So enjoy. Always eat it in good health. Don't forget to subscribe, and God bless. Thank you.